Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Hey, if you listen to my voice right now, make sure you hit that like button for me. Anyway, so some breaking news done actually happened, right? Of course, the day that young Scooter was actually shot, originally everybody was saying that 12 shot him, 12 killed him. That was the big thing, right? And then, of course, some detectives came out and was like, nah, he wasn't shot. He actually hit his own artery on the gate after jumping over a fence. Well, now the autopsy report has came back according to Young Thug, and Young Thug has now told everybody what actually happened. And it got a lot of people scratching their head and mad at the police trying to figure out more details and wanting body footage. Now, before we get to that, of course, we're going to work our way up to it. We're going to start out with this right here. Anyway, so listen, man, the ice nim is popping out of nowhere. It was a Cuban man taking his trash out. You know what I'm talking about? When he got to his trash can, put the trash in there, all of a sudden the ICE agent popped out from around the corner and took Buddy into custody in order for him to be deported. I'm talking about ice nim ain't playing at all.
Double O, I make this shit look easy.
Look, he walked into his trash can, right? Boom, la-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Just taking out the trash, probably just came back home from a long day of work. And then all of a sudden, you about to see the ICE agent pop out from around the corner, and there he goes. All right, hold on. There you go. Look, he popping around, walking up to him. When he walks up to him, in the audio, he's like, hey, are you da-da-da-da-da? He confirmed that was him. Put his hands behind his back, and ended up taking Buddy. What in the blue hell is going on? Listen, man, they not playing whenever they say they about to be deporting anybody that's not legally from the United States. Anyway, so, hey, man, let's only get to the next topic. I want to make sure we, I'm not have this one too long today, but cause I definitely want to get to that topic of the main discussion of what we got going on. Actually, I'm talking about, we're going to go ahead and skip to this one right now before we get to the main topic. So Lil Baby, right? There's a trial going on right now. It's a 4PF and on a Goodfella trial, OMF trial that's going on right now. And of course, yesterday, I let y'all know that they wanted to do a Rico on Lil Baby. Now, this just adds more details onto why they're looking into Ricoing Lil Baby. They were in trial doing playing wiretaps, right? And somebody on one of the wiretaps pretty much admitted that Lil Baby had some money on somebody's head. That don't look good for Lil Baby at all. Of course, that's just going to make them want to add more, give them more incentive to actually do that Rico. So this lady that was there, she said, investigator Veverito is on stand. We are listening to wiretap calls. Someone mentioned that Lil Baby had tickets on people's heads. Of course, Lil Baby has disconnected or disassociated himself from 4PF, but he repped it for so long. Obviously was mixed in with it a lot that 12 of them still gonna look at him as a 4PF member, right? Anyway.
Murders of 13-year-old Lamont Freeman and his friend 13-year-old Jacody Davis took their seats inside a Fulton County courtroom for day 3 of a preliminary hearing, which will determine if there's sufficient evidence for the men to stand trial.
So I think that we are ready to begin.
An APD detective who asked us not to show her face because she's involved in undercover investigations took the stand for more than 2 hours. She testified that investigators used social media posts and wiretaps to determine that the 7 defendants are members or associates of the Goodfellas criminal street gang. Police say the shooting stemmed from a gang war sparked by rapper Lil Baby, who they claim is affiliated with the rival criminal street gang 4PF. Last May, police say the hip-hop superstar filmed a music video in their territory and multiple people were shot, which investigators say sparked a gang war. The attorney for Lil Baby called those claims complete and total nonsense and added that his client had absolutely nothing to do with those shootings. During cross-examination today, defense attorney Brian Tevis criticized the investigation and claimed that investigators did not have any evidence that proves his client was involved or even in a gang.
I've been photographed with Chief Justice John Roberts. Am I a member of the Supreme Court?
The suspects charged in the 2024 murders of 13-year-old Lamont.
Anyway, so as you can see, if we take it over to the comment section, I want to see what y'all got to say about it. You know what I'm talking about? Because it says alleged OMF GF mob members appeared in court today. Undercover Atlanta gang detective built case against them in murders in Oakland City youngins. Wiretaps played today allude to Lil Baby having money on people's heads. So it continues and it says, oh yeah, Rico on the way. We finna find out what happened to Marlo. I'm a real Oakland City baby, for real. I wish they would play a street legend like that. They trying to get into Lil Baby head. The feds don't warn you when they coming. They pull up out of nowhere. And then, of course, there's a lot of people replying to that. I want to see what some of the comments y'all had to say to that. You know what I'm talking about? So somebody said, for real. Next person say, this too gangster for getting your little. Okay, now they just beefing with each other in that comment section right there. I know it's probably funny, but I ain't gonna read all that. But anyways, let's read a couple more. But Zimmerman's still on vacation with his feet out. True. Every time a rapper come out home from jail, more go in. At least we gonna have Pooh and YB back to hold it down for a minute. Free Lil Baby in advance. With a name like Dekeithion, you guilty. Just some. All these boys going down, shake my head. Stay off that phone, shake my head. I mean, yeah, nah, for sure, stay off that phone because them wiretaps something else, especially if they saying Lil Baby name and saying that buddy got that bag on somebody's head, you know what I'm talking about? Anyways, now let's go hop into the whole Young Scooter situation. So his son actually came out, and the son had something to say because the son ain't buying the whole he jumped over a gate and then just hurt himself jumping over a gate either, right? I'm gonna read y'all what his son said, then I'm gonna read y'all what Young Thug came out and said. So his son said, I'm in the back of the police car. Oh, first of all, I said Young Scooter's son says 12 of them bragged to him about chasing his father, and he believes they're covering something up. So the son came out and said, and this, of course, is Young Scooter Jr. He says, I'm in the back of the police car. He gonna say, I'm the one who's chasing your dad. He really got away from us when he jumped them 2 fences, but we heard him yelling and he broken his leg. If he didn't break his leg, he would have been gone. Just told grandma like me and your son the same person. Certain we just ain't going for it. I know what they did to him. Just said this last night. She wake me up this morning and say, you were right. Folks hurt my whole family. They gotta feel this. Yeah, so, hey, man, grandma on 10 about that too, you know what I'm talking about. He continued, he says, done seen bro jump 1,000 fences. How the hell this the one he broke his leg on? Now they want to tell the truth. I knew that it was Cat from the get-go. I know him like hell, and he ain't going no other way. Obviously, he know his father, you know what I'm talking about. Jumping over a fence and punching the womb, that is pretty far-fetched, you know what I'm talking about. But, I mean, that's something that they try to do to just cover it up because probably they knew that it would be protests or something that they just didn't want to deal with because they definitely is sliding out there in Atlanta. Now, I don't know if they sliding on 12 of them out there in Atlanta like that, but maybe this will be an event that will cause that, or maybe it won't. Who knows? Anyways, he continued, he said, I know my daddy, like hell, ain't no way he dying from a broken leg, man. Artery bleed out. He got real survivor instincts. Folks just really lied and played in our faces in front of the police, in front of the public, but it's cool. So, hey, listen, man, you can tell right now, look, Young Scooter Jr. wants some get back. You know what I'm talking about? And also, I know in the comment section, y'all probably going to be talking about it too. So the first comment is a cat. The next comment says, we need to see some body cams. Why is Scooter jumping thousands of fences? Need to learn a busted artery is far worse than a broken leg. One is the main artery, and the other is just a bone. He got shot. Young Thug just tweeted it, which made me go look and see if Young Thug actually tweeted that, and in fact, he did. Dirty police, I would never trust any, them or any government. Anyways, now, like I was saying, you know, talking about, it does look like Young Thug then, he came out and he pretty much said, Autopsy came back, street got shot. So, which is absolutely insane and mind-blowing, right? If they really sat up there and lied. You know, tell me, y'all remember this clip right here that I had posted where that detective said that he wasn't actually shot? Watch this.
Police ain't kill him. No! Man, they say the police ain't kill him, man. That's wrong info.
What?
Wrong. So the
Anyways, now we take it to the comment section. I know y'all had a lot to say. The first comment says, I knew it was BS when Inspector Gadget pulled up on the scene. Let me see what y'all responded to that. A lot of laughing emoji. They lied. No justice, no peace. Long live Mr. Jug. Count up, Young Scooter. What song is this? Oh, that was a Sauce Walker song that was playing. It's called That's Tough. I knew it. How the fuck would he know? How he know? Because I just Googled it. Ain't no autopsy. I mean, Google ain't going to have it right away. I mean, I know a lot of stuff is instantly on Google, but that's something that the family would actually have before like a Google would actually have. I'm sure y'all probably said that in the comments replying to that. Google, you go slow. I literally said I just Googled it. Are you referring Google is not a source? because that would show the irony in your comment. He has insider info. Try to use your brain, all facts, not even Google yet. That ain't how autopsy work, bud. Once someone say they available, they public. Laugh out, it's Google, fool. You just put too much trust into Google. You do know Google. Okay, I'm gonna read about Google. But anyways, let's continue. Dang, they lied because they knew it would have been a riot that night. In fact, why they try to cover it up? Bro, what the look like Hebrews here to crash out. They saved themselves. Brush was about to blick something. The next comment, let's read a couple more. The sarcasm in the no says otherwise. They did say 12 reported a shootout. Maybe he got hit in the leg, then took off running. They shot him in the leg. So let's read a couple more. Autopsy ain't came back that dang fast. And trust me, we would have known if he actually got shot. This what I say to this though, fam. If the autopsy truly hasn't came back yet, I don't see why in the blue hell would Young Thug put himself in the middle and cap like that. You know what I'm talking about? That would just be insane to me, unless he come out and say something like, oh, my Instagram got hacked, or my Twitter got hacked or something, which we know that don't be true when celebrities be coming out saying that. You know what I'm talking about? But this is something extreme to say if it's cap. But remember, the Sun also did say they lied to us in the public, which means he kind of got some information back too. So with all that being said, man, we'll just have to see how this all goes. But I want to know, how do y'all feel about it? Do y'all feel like they really shot young Scooter, or do y'all feel like he really jumped the fence? And out of all the fences he done jumped, like his son said, this was the one fence that ended up taking young Scooter out. Anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.